So thank you for watching the video. We're on week 1, day 1 of the history of alcoholism. We learned in this chapter that Bill is the primary author of the big book, and we also learned of him meeting with Evie Thatcher. Without Evie Thatcher meeting with Bill, A probably wouldn't have started, because Evie Thatcher gave Bill 2 pertinent pieces of information. The first being that we need a power greater than ourselves to recover, and the second being we have to have a spiritual experience in order to recover. And the next thing we will talk about is Dr. Silkworth. He was a prominent physician who worked at the Towns Hospital in Brooklyn, New York. He had a theory that alcohol is not a matter of willpower but an actual disease. He classified it as a twofold disease of body and mind. It shows up in the mind as an obsession. An obsession is defined as a thought that overrides all logical thoughts. It shows up in the body as a physical allergy. And an allergy is anything that takes me away from the normal pattern of life. Those 2 things coupled together render me powerless. And so he talks about willpower. It's not a moral compass. It's not anything that morally is an actual disease. It's not a matter of willpower, because once I put something in me, I will crave it, and it sets off a phenomenon of craving, and I will continue to want to use more of the same. Willpower is non-existent once I put the drug into me. Before I put it into me, I'm obsessing about it, but it's not just a lack of moral character. Next, we will talk about Dr. Bob meeting Bill Wilson. Dr. Bob meets Bill on May 12, 1935, the day after Mother's Day. Bill actually was in Akron, Ohio, on a business deal. The deal didn't go quite as expected. He goes to leave the hotel with the feeling of loneliness, hurt, disgust. And he sees a bar at the Mayflower Hotel, and he decides that he's not going to go drink. He's going to go seek help from someone. So he goes to a phone booth, and he looks at the directory, and he calls a Reverend Tunks. A Reverend Tunks then refers him to Henrietta Sieberling. She then refers him to Ann Smith, Dr. Bob's wife. They meet the following day when he's sobered up. A is founded on June 10th, the last day Dr. Bob had a drink to perform her surgery. Dr. Bob brought the Oxford group's teachings to Bill Wilson and more of a program of action. And A was formed on June 10th, 1935.